Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very important video to react to. I say important because the topics that it's touching on is quite important. So, I was just trying to educate myself a little bit on what is happening before I actually went into it. And it appears that there is a protest going on at the moment of young people in India in relation to NEET, is what I know. So let me just say, firstly, nobody has the right to play with somebody else's career, education, especially in a country where we know, nowhere, right? But we also know how much the youngsters in India actually put their heart into studies and into having a better career. Most of the people have the hunger of wanting to do better, and they really study seriously for that, and they really put their life into it, right? So it's just very disturbing to see that they've had to protest against the education minister and everything just to be able to put something out there that should be common sense for the education system. It's really, really bizarre, and my heart goes out to the people who are protesting because I know myself. I know that right and wrong are really clear for me. However, the grit that it takes to actually go on the streets, protest and everything, I don't have that. I know that I would just be in my home and wanting to be in a safe place more than anything else. But they're putting themselves out on the streets, not just for their future, but for everybody else, protecting each other, fighting what they think isn't right, and huge respect for everybody. Love that there's so much grit and power there in the mass, but it's just really sad at the same time because these are people who just should be left to live their life. Just, study, focus on other things. Life already has so many problems. Just really sad. When I heard all that, I'm feeling heavy because it's really hard to see all the videos and everything, even though there are some that are taken from a funny angle. But at the end of the day, the topics they're talking about is really important. So yeah, it's a bit hard. But hey, Emiway Bantai is here and he has something for us in regards to this moment that's going on at the moment. The song that we're looking at, The Street is Speaking. BOLRA HAI SADAK. Oh, there isn't any description, but okay, we know what he's talking about. I'm really interested to see the influence. I know that Emiway really respects people who watch him or the general people, around him. So him being the elder brother, like I always say, is really respectful for me that he's come up and put something out there in whatever way he can, right? Good on him. Let's see what he's got to say. I'm excited.
What are the major strengths and weakness of our India?
Strength of India. What the major strength of India? You guys.
अब बोल रहा है सड़क, किसके पास है जवाब? बोल रहा है सड़क, जा रहे हमें किस दिशा? बोल रहा है सड़क, बुराई का तू कर सफा? बोल रहा है सड़क, क्या पहुंचा तेरे तलक? किस तरह सब शान बेटे पकड़े काई को किस तरह? पढ़ने वाले बच्चे काई को पिट रहे यहाँ इस तरह? गलत के खिलाफ यहाँ आवाज उठा हर दफा। मर चुका है उम्मीद, या जनता खड़ी है खफा। ये सच्चाई, ये है फलसफा इस दफा। कैसे
Oh, wait. Falsafa. I'm so sorry to stop there. Hold up. Ye sachai hai falsafa. What does that mean?
सच्चाई ये है फलसफा इस दफा, कैसे जाने देंगे इस दफा किस दिशा? हम जा रहे मर रहे बच्चे हर दफा। संविधान बोलता है कर सकता है तू सवाल। आवाज उठा शांति से, सीखा हमने गांधी से। अंग्रेज के खिलाफ हम लड़े जैसे आंधी से, शांति से। आज जीते हम शांति से, उसी तरह आज भी हम जीतेंगे शांति से। पूछ उस माँ से क्या दर्द है जो खोए अपने बच्चे को। सिस्टम से लड़ते जो इतना कुछ होके भी क्यों कुछ नहीं करते ब्रो? देश के लिए खड़ा होना यहाँ सबका फर्ज है ब्रो। चाहिए पीस, ना चाहिए हमें कोई वायलेंस। गलत लोगों सिस्टम से करो यहाँ पे माइनस। फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच, गलत चीजों पे ना साइलेंट। यहाँ पीसफुल प्रोटेस्ट हो रहा, कौन हो रहा वायलेंट? हम पे तोड़ सकते लाठी, जुनून कैसे तोड़ोगे? देश की भलाई के लिए
I like that line. तोड़ सकते लाठी, जुनून कैसे तोड़ोगे? I can just imagine the people who are protesting having this on in their headsets and their music in their ears. This is so powerful, man. What a powerful beat and the way that he's delivering it. Anyway, you always hear and you know how to deliver things, man.
लाठी जुनून कैसे तोड़ोगे? देश की भलाई के लिए खड़े यहाँ पे बोलोगे क्या बोलोगे? जब फर्जी इलाज करे असली जो डॉक्टर वो रास्ते पे मार्च करे। स्टूडेंट रास्ते पे पीक हो रहा है, तुम ही बताओ क्या सब ठीक हो रहा है? गलत इलाज से कौन यहाँ ठीक हो रहा है? क्या करे मेरे देश में पेपर लीक हो रहा है। हमें चाहिए सबको एक सा सम्मान मिले, जिसको जो आता उसको वही काम मिले। ईमानदार जो किरदार उसे नाम मिले, जो है गद्दार साला कभी हमसे ना मिले। नहीं होने देंगे करप्ट ना मैं किसी के भी तरफ। बस देश की जब बात तो सच्चाई की है तलब। बच्चे क्या ही किए गलत, बस कानून चाहिए अलग। सड़क घर से बाहर आके देख तो सच्चाई मांगे सड़क कोई ये पार्टी वो पार्टी पार्टी कर रही है ना सच्चाई पर ना किसी को यहाँ बातें करनी है क्रांतिकारी बन रहे युवाओं को क्रांति करनी है बेटी पढ़ रही नहीं है बेटी को यहाँ लाठी पड़ रही है अब बोल रहा है सड़क अब किसके पास है जवाब बोल रहा है सड़क अब जा रहे हमें किस दिशा बोल रहा है सड़क अब बुराई का तू कर सफा बोल रहा है सड़क क्या पहुंचा तेरे तलक भगत सिंह की आग बाबा साहेब का संविधान न्याय और आजादी से बना
Baba Sahib's constitution. Oh, okay.
मेरा हिंदुस्तान इस्तेमाल ना होने देंगे हम इस दफा मर चुका है उम्मीद या जनता खड़ी है कफा ये सच्चाई ये है फलसफा इस दफा कैसे जाने देंगे इस दफा किस दिशा हम जा रहे मर रहे बच्चे हर दफा संविधान बोलता है कर सकता है तू सवाल
Take a decision in common and march in a cooperative way on that road which is bound to lead us to unity.
The choice of words, the voice in the background, and this is beautiful. Because there are kids there, right? On the streets, there are kids. It's making me emotional. It was so sad that our youngsters have to go and be on the streets rather than just living a life. What a pathetic state, to be honest. They need to do better. They need to really do better. I hope this opens the eyes for the people who are sitting in powerful places, because you don't have the actual power unless the Janta gives you the power. And if you're gonna use it in a bad way, then this is what you're gonna get. Listening to Emiway really brought emotional reality of it to me as well, but also the powerful way and the writing. He's always spot on, you know, he doesn't sugarcoat anything. It's just such a straightforward way of writing, and I guess that is the hardest one, right? Because it would be so hard to actually make a banger out of it, but Emiway does it so good. I love that he's coming here and putting this powerful track out there, not only showing support, but also, I guess, giving them more energy and showing them that they are in the right place at the moment. We have to fight for things. Also, it just leaves me with a heavy heart, and that's what I was saying, guys. I don't have the grit to be on the street and be protesting. That's why I have so much respect for people who are actually doing it. But I have to say, one line that I really like, there are many lines there, but one thing is where he said yahan nakli kar raha hai ilaj, something. I don't really remember the lyric, but that is just calling people out ruthlessly, because what the hell, that shouldn't be happening anywhere, anytime, right? So much respect for Emiway to put this out there. He knows that his people need this right now. People who are protesting need this right now. The industry needs it right now. Hip-hop industry has such good element of standing up for the public as well, and Emiway is somebody who's done that in his own way all the time. Whenever I say Emiway, I just think of him as a big brother. That's what I think for everybody, you know. I'm not saying for me, but everybody who looks up to him and stuff like that. He's always been an inspiration in that matter. Great artist. I can see so many people showing him love in the comments, which is great. We know that Emiway already has crazy amount of subscribers. He's got crazy amount of views. The fact is that he doesn't need to do this. I have a small YouTube channel. If I go and look for things, you could question whether I'm just trying to take opportunity. I'm just trying to use my opportunity as I can to be somewhere I am, and maybe you could question authenticity there, which you shouldn't, by the way, but you could, right? But with Emiway, we already know that he's successful. He's got everything that he wants, and he's got a very good career for himself and people who love him, but he still chose to put something like this out there. It just shows his genuine respect for what's going on and the people that are standing up for themselves. So that is my thought on it. But yeah, that's my reaction. Let me know, guys, and also about the whole situation. Like I said, it's quite sad. If I think about it again, my mom, you know, my heart is literally hurting right now. So let me know. I'm gonna read you guys' comments and see what you have to say. Well, if you like this though, make sure you like and you subscribe so we can look at more things together and discover different things and see how our artists are impacting different things or encouraging them. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.